Hello Taurus, welcome to your mid-March 2019 reading. Let's get started with your oracle cards. I'm using the Faerytale oracle this month. For you, I've pulled the card of Red Riding Hood. Now this card speaks of rites of passage, maturity, coming of age. The energy around this is of course the tale of Little Red Riding Hood and her journey to Grandma's house and her being preyed upon by this wolf on the way. So it's kind of it is a metaphor for life, really, coming of age. When it comes from innocence, a place of innocence, and ends in maturity. So it's the journey along the way and the people that we meet that steal our innocence, really, is how I'm feeling around this card. You know, the predatory nature of humans, the instinct of both men and women that makes some of them wish to devour another. Ultimately, the tale is about the truth, that other people are not who they seem to be, not who they say they are, and even their actions can be highly manipulative and deceptive. Those in whom we trust may be grooming us to harm us. And it is that easy, innocent giving of trust which can make us most vulnerable on our journey through life. Now, as your overall energy from the Gothic cards, I've pulled the card of, well, it relates to insecurities, really. So what I'm getting around this is acceptance. Acceptance and confidence. The important thing now is that you accept yourself for who you are. There's no need to hide behind a mask of uncertainty or insecurity. On the surface, you may appear to be what you are not, but underneath there's a doubting of your own abilities. The message behind this card is that those who you choose to share your life with, whether it's friends or lovers, love you for who you are. It is only you who feels that you have to adopt a different personality to fit in and be accepted. So have confidence in yourself to be who you want to be, and leave people behind who are not on board with you. There's no room in your life for people that may want to, well, I get an energy here of someone from your past who possibly was not who they appeared to be on the surface. There's very much an energy around you of having nothing to hide. And really, there's an energy here of not needing to change, not having to put on a mask for other people in order to fit in. So that's what we're dealing with here, Taurus. So let's go into the reading here. I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross, so I'll leave this as the overall energy, and we'll be using the Good Tarot for this one. So let's get started. First card will signify you, what crosses you, the problem, your recent past, what's happening in the near future, what are your hopes for the future. This signifies how you're viewing yourself, your environment, hopes and fears, and the outcome. So let's have a look. Current energy is strength in reverse. So yeah, there's that feeling of insecurity that I picked up with this oracle card. So for you, it's getting your confidence back. After running into someone here who I feel has shaken your confidence in yourself, but also in how I feel around this is that you went into a situation quite innocent of someone's true nature. I think you've had a wake-up call here, Taurus, and unfortunately it's left you feeling weakened by what this person has seemingly, well, you feel that they may have either taken something from you or just taken your trust. Let's have a look and see what crosses you. We have the Chariot card. Yeah, so it's about movement. There's an energy of stagnancy around you, not getting out of a period of feeling weakened by a past situation. I do feel it's in the past now, but with Chariot, it's time to get control of your life. Time to take back the reins here. Overcome. I get it as overcoming. And the way that you do that, I feel, is by regaining your strength, your confidence. That way, I feel that you'll be able to move forward here with strength, with courage, with determination, with the will. It's about getting the will here to move on. Now let's have a look at the foundation. We have the Love card in reverse, so yeah. It seems to relate to a love issue, perhaps a past lover, an ex, someone that you had a unfortunate encounter with, something that you went into quite innocently. But what I get around this is that it was innocence to maturity. It was some kind of lesson that was learned here. And unfortunately, the lesson that I feel it was here, Taurus, is that you came across somebody who was wearing some kind of false mask. They appeared to be someone quite different. It's just like the Red Riding Hood tale here, with the wolf who dresses up as an unassuming little old lady in order to entice the innocent girl here, pretending to be someone they're not. So it's that energy. It's someone who pretended to be someone that they weren't. They put on a mask. Underneath it, though, there's a desire to hurt, and that's something that you're finding it difficult to come to terms with. Now let's have a look at the past energy. We have the Seven of Pentacles, or the Seven of Earth. So here is a recent reassessment, taking time to look at what it is you're giving your time and energy to. Because I do feel that you've spent quite a bit of time focusing on the situation with this person. You may have tried to win this person back because there was a breakup here, I see. This person's no longer in your life. So taking stock, thinking things through, do I still want to continue putting my thoughts, my energy into thinking about this person, this situation, without moving on, because I get stagnancy here right in the center of this reading. And your challenge here is to move on. Now when it comes to your near future, let's take a look at that. We do have the Empress card in reverse. So with this, what I get is that you came across somebody here who, again, there was a veneer. They weren't giving their best self. There's an energy around them of someone who probably has many suitors. I mean, when you think of the Empress and the Empress in reverse in particular, it's someone who has a lot of suitors. That they act a certain way that is actually quite. It means that they don't value themselves. Underneath it, they put up this veneer of being a prize, being valuable, but underneath it, they don't value themselves, and that's the problem. They don't value themselves, so they put on this mask, they put on this veneer, this facade, and show this outward appearance to the world of being confident, but underneath it they're very insecure, and there's someone who doesn't have a lot of skills in terms of winning, or let's not even say winning, working towards their goals for the future. This is someone who expects things to be handed to them. handouts, gifts, the easy way out. Let's have a look in the hopes here. The World card, so that's a nice one for you, Taurus, because it speaks about fulfillment, completion, and joy, fulfillment, happiness, getting to that successful place. So this is what you're hoping for. You're hoping for achievement here when it comes to moving away from a situation that has weakened you, weakened your confidence. So with this one, the underlying problem here is that there is I think of this again as very similar to the Strength card, because you see this woman here with the lion. It's very similar to the Strength card. So I see that there needs to be a regaining of strength, a healing, if you will, from a traumatic love relationship where one person didn't turn out to be who you thought they were. But it's a rite of passage, it's something that needed to happen here, Taurus, so that you could gain a perspective on that there are people out there that will do this. Because there was an innocence about you before. You didn't realize that there were people out there that acted this way. The trouble that they cause, the pain. But you're still very much thinking about it recently. But with the Empress in reverse, I'm a little bit concerned here that there's still this focus on someone who was not acting as their best self. I get that this person didn't value themselves underneath it all. And I hope that that's not you. I hope that as a result of this is not you devaluing yourself and acting in a very insecure way, or putting out your worst qualities to people around you. But we'll see. Let's have a look and see how you are viewing yourself. We have the Five of Swords, so it may be you, Taurus, that is viewing yourself as someone now who feels like they need to get the upper hand over someone who you feel they did you wrong, that this person harmed you, and you feel that they defeated you. You had to walk away from this situation unhappy. You didn't want to walk away from this person, even though it looks like they were not a very nice person to begin with. Now, when it comes to your environment here, you have the Four of Swords. So with this one, you're taking a time out. You're taking time to think things through, to get to clarity of mind before you make any moves. And I think that's a good thing. Here, I feel that there needs to be, before you do anything, you need to quiet your mind, spend some time thinking about what is truly important to you. Taurus, is it worth putting in energy here, whether it's, at one point it was probably to get this person back, this Love card in reverse. Now it seems to be more about revenge, or just wanting this person to have some kind of comeuppance for what they've done. Is it worth continuing to put your energy into that, or is it just weakening you further? Let's have a look at the hopes and fears. You've got the Queen of Water, or the Queen of Cups in reverse. So here, again, it's about not being in tune with your emotions. It's emotional turmoil, it's drama. So it could be that you are kind of creating drama here, not acting as your best self, because there has been some kind of problem with someone who was someone that you wanted a relationship with, I feel, but turned out to be not who you thought they were. Underneath the facade here, this person was quite a dangerous person. Now the outcome for you is the Four of Wands, which is good because it's getting to that place of stability, feeling stable again. So I like the outcomes, but I feel like you're still in this journey here of letting go. But I do feel like that you're starting to reassess this energy, thinking, is it really worth my time to keep focusing on someone who was quite a harsh individual? You know, with that card of Red Riding Hood there, it's about not being deceived by appearances, not letting yourself be groomed by others, having a mature viewpoint within this situation. So yeah, it is about maturity. This whole reading is about maturity. With the Queen of Cups in reverse, I do feel that there's a fear here of a lack of maturity, but I see that you're hoping for completion. You're wanting this whole situation to end here. And with the Four of Wands as the outcome, it tells me that things will eventually get to a stable place. But first there's this position of releasing yourself from any kind of feelings of wanting to get back at this person or wanting them to receive some kind of karmic justice. So we'll see where this goes in the extended version. I hope that you join me there. The link will be below in the descriptions box, and that will be on my Vimeo channel. I'll be going further in depth here to see exactly what's gone on with this person. I'm getting some narcissistic tendencies with this Red Riding Hood character. And we'll go further into this and we'll pull out a lot more cards, and I'll also check out some oracles as well to guide you forward here away from this situation, hopefully getting you back to the place where you feel more stable, especially as it comes to your emotions. So Taurus, I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the very best. Don't forget to check out part 2. It's in the descriptions box below, and that's on the Vimeo channel. If I don't see you there, then I wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and that email is also in the descriptions box below as well. So I will speak to you soon, Taurus, and bye for now.